head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tune.
Nicky Youre, how you doing?
Hello, I am doing so good. How are you doing? What's going on with you?
I'm doing lovely. I'm doing so good, but I have a bit of a bone to pick with you because I have been listening to Sunroof non-stop, but I have a very love-hate relationship with this song because I'd consider it possibly a perfect pop song, so much so that it's like in my head every hours of the day. Like this song keeps me up at night.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you felt that way about it, but I will take it as a compliment. Now I do. I definitely, I try to be catchy, so I'm glad it's like stuck in your head, it sounds like. So mission accomplished.
Exactly. You've cracked the code. I'm intrigued because let's go back in time actually a little bit because you created this song maybe like 4 years into your music career or possibly more than, or at least you didn't begin doing pop. What were those early songs like?
Oh, they were so bad. I started with EDM music, and
really,
it was
okay.
Yeah, it was like, I was in high school at the time, and EDM was like really popping off. So it was like Louis the Child, like Blase, if you remember that song.
Yeah.
And my buddy was producing, and he was like, "Yo, like these songs are sick," and he was like the main like inspiration for what I liked at the time, because he just always had a good music taste. And so we're doing EDM songs, and they will never ever see the light of day. I hope that you guys will never hear them.
No. I will find them. That is now my mission, to get you back for this perfect song. Are you good at production then? Are you kind of like a producer on the side?
No, not really. I'd like to get into it a little more, but right now I mainly will just like come up with melodies and sing and write and all that good stuff.
I love that. Well, you're kind of like a Southern California guy. I feel like that sunny, beachy vibe has really rubbed off into your current music.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I live like 5 minutes and grew up like 5 minutes away, 5 or 10 minutes away from the beach. So
luckily.
I never like went really often. I'm not like that big of a beach guy, but my dad is a huge beach guy. My brother's like a full-time lifeguard at the beach, and all my friends are like beach surfer dudes, so like I think it's just rubbed off on me that like that's just part of my personality.
Interesting.
Also,
I was gonna say, is this the brother that was playing guitar in high school that you kind of got the music taste from? Or at least you kind of saw it in your periphery?
Yeah, definitely a little bit. I mean, I'm the baby of the family, so I didn't really have a say in what we were listening to. And then my brother started picking up the guitar, and I was like, he's like 8 years older than me, so thought Big Brother was like super sick, and I was like, oh wow, like music is so cool, like maybe I could do this one day, type of like a thought process, and now here we are.
Totally. What does he think of your music career?
He's stoked for me. I mean, he loves it, and we just did a song at my sister's wedding last year, or I guess maybe 2 years ago now. But hopefully maybe I'll have him out like playing guitar at at one of my shows or something in the future. I don't know.
That would be dope. You'd be like the Billy, and he'd be like your Phineas, just out on stage playing guitar for you.
Well, just wait. We'd just be a little less talented, but it's okay.
Hey, don't say that. Come on, you've got one of the biggest songs trending at the moment. I don't know if you know this, but it's the stats speak for themselves.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, well, let's talk about the songs, get into the nitty-gritty. You have 3 songs released to your name, which in itself is pretty crazy. And then the one that really propelled you is the earworm, Sunroof. When did you realize that this one was popping off online? What was that kind of like watershed moment?
Yeah, so I made it, and I had we had 23 versions of the song. So I had like the 23rd version. It wasn't mixed or mastered or anything. And my team was like, let's just start like firing TikToks. So I was showing like 3 songs, and then like a week after I posted this super random video that like I didn't think literally anything of, it just started going, and it was with Sunroof. And so it was just kind of like an instant thing. Like once things started going, like they started picking up more, and videos were being created to it. Did like the whole pre-save thing that everyone does now, and now we're here. So it's just been kind of like a very slow but like steady growth the whole time, which has been really cool for me to like see like the full like start to finish type of a thing.
Yeah, and I think would also be really good for, your mental health, because there would be so much that's changed within the past 6 to 12 months. And to be like, if it was not a steady growth, I feel like I would be so off kilter. How has your life changed in the past year?
Yeah, I mean, it's changed a big or a good amount, I suppose. I was working at Dell Technologies beforehand, doing slinging computers and things of that nature. And then this started going, and now I'm just full-time music. I feel like I'm also like a content creator now, and I know a lot of my friends feel that way, which is totally fine. It's just like another part of the job now. And I'm just like living my dream right now, which is like the coolest thing ever. And I think, I hope that everyone tries to live at least parts of their dreams, So yeah, I don't know. I'm doing good. I'm just excited and happy.
That's dope. Do you feel like your parents kind of had a part in pushing you to live out your dream, being like, no, go for that goal first, don't play it safe? I know you got a degree in international business at the same time, so there was obviously a backup. But who was kind of the driving force in being like, throw it at music, like you've got this, like build a team around you?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say my brother, but not necessarily for like my music career, but he was going from like a crazy job to like another thing that he just found as a passion. And now he's like doing that, super happy, and like is making good money now and like all that stuff. And he was always like, do what you want to do. Like, don't like do it just because you're going to make more money and stuff. And so that was like one big thing for me that I was like, all right, like I might, not be killing it for a little bit, but like, at least I'll be stoked. And then I have my parents who are very realistic, but they're also super supportive. But they're like, all right, let's get a degree. You can do both at the same time and like have a good time. And it's worked out very well, I would say, so far.
Yeah, classic. The good parents things. Good balance from them.
Yeah. They definitely are very like balanced. Like they're not like too much of one way, which now they're like always talking about my music career. And I'm like, all right, like
there's more to me, parents. Remember me like mere months ago? We can still talk about that guy. Exactly. Okay, so many doors would have opened to you now. What sort of rooms have you managed to find yourselves in? Like who you working with? What's happening? Have you got a scoop for me? I know there's a remix coming soon. Any tidbits there? Could it be a Lewis and Child remix? Could it be?
It's probably not a Lewis and Child remix. However, they are on my management team, and so I would love to do that one day. I can't tell you who, but we're definitely like starting to do a couple remix ideas, which I'm really excited about, and we have one like locked in that's super dope. But I don't know, like I get like requests from all these like insane artists, like, yo, like, does he want to cover this or like sing on this? Like, here, it's already written, like, you just gotta sing it and like give your own take, And it's like I got one today. Like, I'm not gonna say names, but just what? So, like, this guy, like,
you're on his radar? Yeah.
And then like Pink. I mean, I've never met the guy. He seems awesome though. But Pink Sweats like followed me on Instagram a hot minute ago, and I was just like, whoa, like I used to cover your songs like when I was learning how to sing, and stuff like that. So
are you sliding into those DMs when you get those follows? You're like, hey, thanks for the follow, like really respect your craft?
No, I don't really do too much of that.
Nah, you play it cool. You're too good for that.
I like to like make it more organic if I can. So like if it's like, I don't know, I don't want to like slide in people's DMs, like,
yeah, fair. I also know that you're a fan of like the team that are in the Visionary music group, like Quinn 92 and Jeremy and all that gang. I feel like that would be a natural sort of collab. And then even other TikTokers like Ty Verdes or Claire Rosenkrantz or like those sort of, I feel like you'd really gel with those lot.
Those are for sure like people that I would love to work with and do collabs with. Quinn and like Jeremy and like that kind of camp of people were definitely the people, like first pop people that I was like, whoa, like pop music is sick.
Yeah, pop it off. Yeah, totally.
I kind of want to make stuff like that. And so like I've always like loved and respected them. I took a shot with Quinn once at the bar and I was like, this is sick. Like I like made him giggle and I was like, hell yeah. Like, I feel like I'm funny. Probably it was like a pity giggle, but that's how it was.
That's sick. I feel like that would bring like a more melancholic side to your craft as well, working with those guys.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they'd like, I mean, they're so good at what they do, and they also have been doing it for so long, and like I think they'd probably make me think about things a little differently, which I'm always about. And then Ty and Claire are also like so sick. So like, who knows? I'm hoping for a Ty collab one day. That'd be sick.
Hey, we can manifest. I'll flick this video to him. Not that he even knows me, but if I ever meet him, I'll let him know. So what's on the horizon then? Are we working towards an EP? Is there gonna be an Australian tour one day soon? What's happening?
I don't know about soon. I do have to like build it up, I have 30 songs out. Probably gonna build in the US, but I'd love to come do some shows out there for sure. But yeah, we have an EP that's gonna come out this summer. I'm just teasing things right now on TikTok. So if you're like trying to hear, what it possibly might be, you can go there. And then yeah, some shows that I'm going to be doing, which will be really cool.
Hell yeah.
Just like
that's exciting. Have you done live shows? Have you done many live shows before? Surely.
I've done one live show. And then I just did a Sirius XM performance thing.
That's big.
Yeah, this morning, and that was really cool. So like I'm just like trying to get more experience. I'll come do one for you guys maybe one day, and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's just been a time.
Oh, you gotta. Will the mouth trumpet or the open mouth whistle ever make its way into upcoming tracks? Perhaps a bridge.
Definitely the mouth trumpet for sure. I also play a mean mouth guitar. So
can I get a sample of both?
I don't know. Maybe I'll try. But mouth guitar, like I can't produce or play guitar very well, at least. But like I'll just like play it, and then they'll like do it, which is like because people are so good at guitar. But my mouth trumpet, I'll try. It's like, or
yes.
It's like. I'm just doing the SpongeBob thing. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm over that.
That is good. That is actually really good. Did you practice that?
I have in the past.
Wow.
I do it
Oh my God.
Like an actual thing I'm good at. It's like a random.
I love it.
Provide any value for me.
Nicky Youre, it's been such a pleasure. I hope that we at least get to go to a party. You can show off your party tricks in real life, and at the same time, we'll be blasting that Sunroof. It'll be great.
Okay. Sounds good. It's so good meeting with you and talking. I appreciate it, Tate.
Anytime.